What is up, everybody? We are back. We made it back. I'm like, my voice sounds great compared to what it did. It was like, you know, when you talk and it's like, hey, what's up? It was like that all day. I just wanted to do a video where I just talk. I kind of just want to reminisce about the weekend. Not try and make you too jealous, but kind of just be like, yo, if you weren't there, I really hope to see you at the next one. They just announced the next major is going to be in London, which I don't think I'll be able to attend. But the one that I will be able to go to is Worlds, which is in August. I think it's mid-August sometime in Texas, Dallas, Texas. So I don't know. I just was like, I'm going to do a video just talking about this weekend. Like, because I'm so... Oh man, it was just great. It was just so awesome. There are so many of you who are watching this right now who I got to meet, and it was so, just trust me, like a lot of people, like there were moments where I was just standing, like signing things or taking pictures, and people were like, don't you want to go watch the games? And I was like, yes, but the reason I am here is for this way more. Like not just signing things, but just interacting and just like seeing the people who support me and who watch my videos and like who click the like button, wink, wink, and who... and who use code SAND and who like, you know, comment and give me ideas and help me out and let me know when they like things on my channel or don't like things. So like that to me was like the most important. Meeting those people, like people who flew hours and hours to get to LA to like watch the games and hopefully run into a creator that they watched. You know, those people who, you know, sacrifice a lot of money. Like it's expensive out there. It's expensive to be out there. So that for me was just golden. I actually pulled up just real quick, just pictures. Like I was just going down my timeline of you guys tweeting. Please, if you haven't tweeted me any pictures, like it's just like seeing. And actually we had such a great little setup, like Rocket League and Psyonix like hooked it up. Epic, whoever it was, hooked us up so nicely with like a little box, which listen, I'm not trying to like be in a different area than you, but for like 30 minutes, like during games, it's really nice just to like have full chill time, rest the voice, get a hot tea, get some tequila. A lot of tequila was drank this weekend. But yeah, man, just so many people that I got to meet and see and just take pictures with and talk about their rank, see if they were taller than me or shorter, beg them to like, you know, kneel down a little so people didn't think, you know, like, look at this dude. We got Joshy. You guys remember Joshy? Like I played with Joshy with twos for a long time. Look at us in 2017 with Mike. I'm going to try and get Mike and Rob for Worlds. I promised a bunch of people I would do my best, but there's 2018. And now, I mean, literally neither of us look any different. Dude, as you can see, it was just so many people. It was so great. And here's the crazy thing about it. Here's what was so wild to me. Was that I really, I think like realistically over like the last 2 years with COVID and everything, I for sure developed some sort of social anxiety, like bad. And I needed this trip. And I know if I met you, you didn't see it at all. And actually it was pretty good. It was just that first day getting there, super nervous. And one thing that I like want to just touch on real quick is that like, if you're having that anxiety, the only way you're going to get over it is by doing it, is by doing things. And it is by going out there, you know, just throwing yourself in situations. Like I remember like just I was freaking out before going into the event. There's a video, hold on, I'll show it to you right now. A video I took of me taking a shot with someone in the parking lot, a homie, one of the homies in the this is so good. Oh, I'm so happy with this. Dude, so I just got out of my car. I drove there. I live in LA. It was like 45, 50 minutes away from me. This guy was such a legend. I just said hi to him in the parking lot, and him and his girlfriend were hanging and like, or him and his wife, girlfriend or wife, don't kill me. I think they were boyfriend, girlfriend, now wife. We were talking for a minute. And then I was just like, well, I was about to take a shot because I was a little nervous. this, man. It was 10:30, 11 in the morning. I didn't know if they had hard alcohol, which I don't need to drink, but it's nice to have. It's the weekend. I was like down to have a couple drinks. I had been so sick the past couple weeks and like not able to drink, so I was like, yo,
listen, don't tell anyone, all right?
Don't tell anyone.
We need to get just a little, you know, just in case
we had a drink he said he was drinking in his car earlier, so I was like, all right, let's do it, man. Let's have a drink. Like waterfall. COVID is still a thing.
Cheers.
And we just took a shot and hang out. And here's the thing. This is like kind of the vibe of the whole weekend, right? Not alcohol. No, it wasn't a drunken mess. Like whatever. The vibe of like everybody there is just so friendly and not only just to me, just to like people around, like people just making friends and like you just see it like at the hotel afterwards, like you know, like when I went back with Lawler to like hang out for a little bit, like just people meeting each other and being like, oh, you have an interest in Rocket League, me too. And it was just like so cool to see. And all the people who weren't of age, like I met all the people from you know, the pioneers, and like, and they were like, yo, we're gonna go in this like heated pool and do like a pool party thing, like, you know, like because they can't go out to bars and drink. So man, it was so great. And I know I probably sound like an old man. This is what the video is. I'm just reminiscing. I'm reminiscing about the weekend. And then to top it all off, G2 pulling off a win, which, you know, I had so many teams I was going for. It felt like every time there was a matchup, I was like, oh, this. And then I was loving this Queso Cinderella story, like them building up and just crushing and just doing so well. And then I got into it. I was like, yo, I want FaZe to take this right here because I wanted that, you know, watching the NA crowd and like seeing them with FaZe was so cool. And then SSG. I mean, dude, I was a part of SSG. I love SSG to this day. I love the whole team. Reddles, RC, you know, you got Daniel, which is like, dude, like, can you imagine being 15 years old, having a crowd of 6,000 all yelling your name and just so hyped for you? And being that young, I could not imagine that. Dude, I'm 33 years old and I got some social anxiety going because I knew I was gonna meet some people and maybe sign some things and take some pictures. Like you know what I mean? Like imagine 15 in front of not only 6,000 live people, but you also have 200,000 across streams and way more watching that, millions talking about it, like whatever. So I tripped out. I tripped out hard for him. But hey, I was watching the games and I remember very early on watching Atomic with G2 and just seeing the team and being like, whoa, they are cracked. Day one, I was just like, whoa, like I think they might do this. And of course, I mean, I didn't call this, I didn't put it in a hat. So I didn't call it or anything, but of course they did. And I mean, nothing from off Queso at all. They played amazing. It was so fun. They brought it to a second series. They brought it to game 6 or whatnot. Oh my gosh. I kind of wanted game 7 because I'm sick like that. But G2 fans, I'm so happy for you. I was so happy to see JNaps, and then we found out Rizzo was doing the medal ceremony. Oh, it was so beautiful. It was so beautiful, man. It was just great. It just brought me back, man. Like, I will always love Rocket League. Like, so many people were just so supportive of like whatever I was doing. They're like, I don't care what video you post, like I'm watching you. And I appreciate that. But I also know this is a Rocket League channel and I started it as a Rocket League channel. So I still have a lot of respect for that. And the only reason I've told you guys I'm not playing Rocket League right now is because it's just at a stale spot. I don't feel like it's been long enough where I just want to jump into another series of 3s or 2s and like, or a 1s, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, I need something new. I need the game to progress. I need that Unreal Engine 5. And that's what I keep saying. And I will say it because truthfully, I don't want to be recording something that I'm going to slowly start to hate. The moment I felt a little bit of, oh, this is just a job, I stopped doing it. I stopped. You could see it happen on the channel 2 months ago. I started feeling like, oh, me recording an episode for Rocket League is just a job. And I'm like, no, I'm not going there. So besides that, wow, the trip, yeah. The last night was amazing. Like I said, I chilled with Lawler for a bit. We got hot tea to like chill our voices out. And then a bunch of us went to a Korean barbecue, which if you've never been, it's not the best food ever. It's not the best meat ever. The bibimbap is the best meat ever, but I probably said it weird too. But the experience is so good. Sake, meat, vegetables, rice, just like, and it's all being cooked in front of you. Well, you're cooking it, but like, you know, it depends on the place you go to, but they kind of just make sure it's all good for you and then throw it on the plates. And I had lobster too. It was so great. And just, I had not, like I was saying, since before COVID, really, like I had not had a dinner like that. I had not had these experiences like that in like years. It's really been 2 years. And that's how I've played it. Like, that's just like super safe, you know, wouldn't really go out much. Like there was no reason. I mean, like I was just, you know, worried about my dad, you know, we all have how we do things is how we do things. Nothing political at all. It was just like, I hadn't done a dinner like that. I hadn't gotten drinks like I have with a couple friends, but like this was one of those dinners, man. It was one of those dinners. Let me show you a picture of like who it was with, the crew. But it was one of those dinners where you just don't, you don't stop laughing. You literally do not stop laughing. Like I could not stop laughing with this crew. This crew was incredible. It was just such an incredible group of people. I literally think CJ is my brother from just Australia. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, we bounce off each other way too well, but like we were dying of laughter. Like, you know, when you're at dinner, I don't know if you've ever had this, but like if you have, it's been rare for me. I'm going to be honest. I've had maybe 5 dinners, 6 dinners in my life like this, where you are just cracking up hard and just laughing and like passing sake around and, you know, oh, can you get me some food? And like just laughing and like talking to everyone around you. No one was awkward. No one was weird. It was exactly that. And then from there, we went to a dive bar, a little dive bar right next to here. And it was called the Little Bar, I think. It was in it was like Hollywood area. Great little dive bar. Just super chill. Cool drinks. We were talking about the difference between like between dive bars here and in the UK, like what they're called in the UK. And we figured out it's pretty much like a pub, but a pub's kind of like a gastro pub out here. So it's more like a pub. Yeah, it's kind of just like a pub, like a divier pub, like a dingier pub is a dive bar. But this dive bar was a little nicer. Whatever. I'm ranting because I'm reliving it. And then after all of that, Musty rented this I wonder if I have a picture that I didn't. He rented this ridiculous. Here, let me see. Hold on. Rented this ridiculous mansion, like so ridiculous, so crazy. I'm trying to see if I have any DMs. I know he sent me a picture of us just chilling. I'll show you the view. Yeah, this is unreleased picture. All right, unreleased picture. Oh my god. All right, let's see. Here you go. Dude had like a heated pool, hot tub. Like he was up in the hills. Like he did it so LA in the best kind of way, man. Musty is hilarious. I got to hang out with him and Sunless and all the boys, all the content creators were out there. It was not only at this party, at the hotel bars or at the wherever, at the event, like just the people. Listen, look at me. If I met you this week, I'm not even kidding. I did not have one bad interaction this week at all. Not one. Usually there's like, oh, one person did this thing to me, or oh, it was kind of weird. Like that, like there's so many moments that I could literally fill like a 2-hour video with, where I'm just talking, but then I would literally be a senile old man talking about my memories. And I will remember them because there was just such great times. So the event overall, incredible. Psyonix really crushed it. I mean, for as much as we're like, man, they're not updating the game the way we want them to, live event they put on was unreal. The players, so cool. Although one thing I will say, I know a lot of people were like, yo, John, why didn't they play the rap? They just couldn't get it cleared by legal. I don't know if I told you that in a video, but they couldn't get it cleared by legal in time. I talked to them. Hopefully in the future, we plan it out a little more. But I also talked to a bunch of the pros, and none of them have heard the rap. And I was like, we literally made this for you guys. Like, what do you mean you haven't heard it? So I will be doing a cheesy Twitter thing where I'm like, tag your favorite pro from the rap song. So please check Twitter and see if that's on there, because I want them to at least see it. Okay, you know, like the channel's, you know, on a lower point. It only got like 40,000 views. It deserves more for the work and like what we put into it. It's such a good song. Like, it's good too. It's good, you know. I'm proud of it. I'm very proud of it. But event overall was amazing. Rocket League is amazing. I will never be done with this game. I am telling you right now. This is just a slow period for Rocket League right now for me personally, like as far as uploading. But will I be inspired? Will I want to do another series of some type? Will I want to do Rocket League stuff again? Oh my God, you bet your ass. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. But I love you all. I appreciate you. Anyone I met this week, seriously, this weekend. So great to meet you. Your voice is probably like mine. I'm actually shocked I did a 15-minute video where I just talked the whole time. But man. I had so much fun. And it was also because I've been like sick for the past couple, like not sick where you can catch it. All right, don't blame me if you get sick. Not like that kind of sick, but like I've been like not great. Like my streams have been off, like on and off for the past few weeks. You know, my internet was down for like a week, like awkwardly. So I'm ready. I'm ready for I'm ready for these next couple weeks. I'm ready for the next month. I'm ready for the future of content, and can't wait to see you guys in Dallas. Hopefully you guys can make it to Worlds, because I am planning 100% to be there. 100%. And if you didn't hear the news on Twitter or on my Twitch, my wife is pregnant after a year, or Instagram, I posted as well. We did like a year of IVF, which we didn't have to do for the first two kids. She, you know, her eggs were slowing down. It's a whole process. You might be young. You might be like, what are you talking about, John? She's pregnant. We're all good. We're having a baby in October. So unfortunately, I don't think TwitchCon's going to happen. We'll see. But having our third, and I'm done. No more kids. All right? No more kids. That's enough mini content creators to run around the world. Late at 3. I'm done. I think my son's going to be super into like wanting to do content. My daughter, not at all. She's a girly girl. Like girly girl. Not saying girly girls can't do content. I'm just saying she's like, maybe she'll do like makeup stuff. Like all she talks about is makeup, and she's 2. So I'm going on an old man rant. I'm done. I love you very much. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. And I'll see you tomorrow. Hey, this week we got Pimp My Rocket League Ride. I'm telling you right now, within the next couple days. In 2 days, I think. Pimp My Rocket League Ride, the RLCS edition. So, should be sick. All right. Later. And to everyone I met, it was so fun. It's so much fun. Peace.